In 2013, Forbes list posited Dangote as the 23rd richest man in the world and number one in Africa. Hello guys, welcome to today's broadcast. My name is Changrios. Now I want to ask, what is the difference between Nigerian pastors and the politicians? Obviously, I don't see much difference because one uses manifestos to deceive the people and the other one uses hope of salvation and redemption to deceive the people. They're all the same thing. They all do the same thing. They extort the people. They scam the people. They are a bunch of hypocrites. Don't be quick to judge me. In 2013, Forbes made a publication of the top 20 richest men, or the top 50 richest men. Aliko Dangote happened to be the 23rd richest man in 2013. Do you understand? Fast forward 2015, 2017, he was relegated outside the 100 richest men in the world. About the same time, a dollar was around 250 naira to 300 naira, depending on the source. 2013, that's Goodluck Jonathan's administration. Now you begin to wonder, about that time, Oyadepo had his position as the second richest pastor in the world, just second to TD Jakes, and at some point he overtook TD Jakes as the richest pastor in the world with 4 private jets. Now, in 2020, Dangote was nowhere ranked around the same 100th position. So you see the contrast in this. Dangote produces flour, Dangote makes sugar, Dangote produces cement. These are products that even the non-denominational communities or personalities uses. Regardless of your religion, you want to build a house, you want to use sugar, it produces something that the whole nation consumes, and yet he was relegated. Do you know why? At that point, the GDP was doing bad. At that point, dollar was around 250 to 300. Then at 2020, about the same time TD Jakes was the richest man, dollar was around 350, 450. Do you understand? Where is this coming from? It leads us to see that the top 10 position of the richest pastors in this world are being occupied by Nigerians as at 2020 than 2021. But because after the COVID, the economy shrinked a little more, and then they were relegated than the top 10 position. You still find the likes of TDG, the likes of Oyadepo doing 6th position. Aliko Dangote went bad, almost relegated in the ranking in global economical stand, because our economy was shrinking, our economy was dwindling. And yet our pastors, including the one that died, the synagogue man. Now, all of them stayed in the same ranking. Just recently, Zimbabwe is coming up, doing well in the ranking. So with the economy going backwards, our business guru, our economic gurus, including Otedola, they were going back because the rate of Naira, even when they were doing something outside, was going back. But then our pastors keep flourishing. Now this is what religion does. This shows what religion has done to us. You begin to imagine that TD Jakes is having a net worth of $150 million and Oyadepo having almost the same amount of money as him, at the expense of Nigerians. So you see, at the point when 1 naira or $1 was equal to 150 naira to 350, and Oyadepo was the second richest man in the world, and then when he topped that position, down to when a dollar became 1,500, you see that you're paying extra 1,200 and something naira to keep your pastors in that ranking. It's like the politicians, they come to you every 3 years, a year to the election. They start their campaign, they start luring you, bringing out the monies that you've been crying for. You don't see these monies. You keep begging, you keep crying. The economy keep going bankrupt. The economy keep going back. But once it's close to election, they bring this money, they start giving you, doing manifestos, religious and fraudulent manifestos that cannot be accomplished. And you believe them. The moment you exercise your franchise, the next 2 years, they are recouping all the monies they use for the launder. If you exchange the numbers of churches we have in Nigeria to businesses, to factories, I bet you will be competing with the likes of China. We'll be competing with the likes of North Korea, India, because we are richly blessed with endowments, natural minerals, the brain. We have all it takes. And you say you're right. So that's what your pastors do too. They come to you, they tell you about God's kingdom, God's salvation. They tell you about the goodies that waits for you after this life. And you believe them. You pray, you sow your seed, you keep giving your tithes and offering. These are exploitation. These are exploitation techniques. Must I tell you this? Now, if you want to do it in a proper comparison, you're supposed to expect the people that colonized you, the Britain that brought the Bible, that brought Christianity here. Why are their pastors not in the richest ranking, the richest men in the world? You should have the likes of Europeans doing well, but no, you don't see them there because they're always thinking about how to strive the economy, how to invent things, how to boost their economy, how to tackle the military might, how to reduce crime, how to engage the minds in productivity, how to arrest brainstorming where already made food is being exported to another country. You see them, their football is always stable. They always buy. You see France, they always bring the black players. They are doing well. But you want to preach to them. You want to tell them that, oh, my God is this, my God is that. Who do this thing to our black people? So that's why they attack you. The pastors, they attack you. They are not different from the politicians. So I'm telling you, your politicians and your pastors are the same thing. All they think about is, you see them bragging. I'm dangerously rich. I am this. I'm filthy rich. I'm flimsy rich. I'm dirty rich. That's your money. It's what the politicians do too. They steal from you. They steal from your resources. They steal from your revenue and your allocation. That's what they do. Always carrying this money. Oyadebo have a house in America. Oyadebo have a house in London. Nigerian politicians have houses in America. They have houses in London. They have houses in Europe. What is the difference? They go there for healthcare, checkup and medication upgrade. They send their children out there to school. The same thing. They go for vacations here. What do? If you see way to travel outside, you want to run outside. If you want to meet your daddy to pray for you so that you can secure your visa and travel outside, where are you going to? You're going to a land made by man, not a land made by God, not a land made by angels. It's the same land they are going to too. And when you get there, you're still second-class citizen or you're inferior because the money they have surpasses yours. You don't question them. Like I asked you, why are the Europeans, why are the colonialists not on the ranking of the richest religious people in the world? You only see Americans. And yes, rightly so. You should expect if an American paid tithe or $1. Do you understand? For you to compete with that person, that means you're paying 1,500 naira. Do you understand the game here? They are paying $1 to make TD Jakes the richest man and all that. You are paying $1,500 for Oyadebo to be there. You want to tell me, oh, no, he invested. How? Why Dangote didn't invest? Why is Dangote going back? You should see the logic here. Dangote is going back because, yes, although he opened the refinery and it didn't work according to plan, and then the tomato plant he opened to, yes, $6 million and all that, yes, we understand. But then the sources of the way people buy, the way people purchase it is bigger than the way you pay your tithe and offering. It's bigger than how you pay your tithe and offering, because Muslim doesn't pay tithe to Dangote. Muslim doesn't pay tithe to Oyadebo or Pastor Adeboye. Muslim don't pay tithe. The heathens don't do that. So it's only a small proportion of Christians, the Christendom that does. And yet, Dangote is being relegated from the 100 richest men in the world because the economy of Nigeria is bad. And TD Jakes is still there battling with Nigerians and the Zimbabweans. They are battling. That is the height of criminology and fraudulence, religious fraudulence we are talking about.